All right, a big ruling from the Supreme Court that could have a huge effect on the future of politics. In a 6-3 decision, the court rejected a bid that would give state legislators the authority in drawing congressional maps and regulating federal elections. The ruling that the court voted against kills what they call the independent state legislature theory. This is something that many conservatives had believed the Constitution permitted. The decision preserves the ability for state courts to hear gerrymandering lawsuits in congressional redistricting and review other federal election rules set by state legislatures, right? That means a state Supreme Court can now review what a state legislature does. The case is a massive blow to North Carolina Republicans who believed that their reading of the Constitution provided the basis of an appeal in a lawsuit involving the state's congressional map. They argued that the Constitution gave them the authority for regulating federal elections exclusively in state legislatures. So the North Carolina Supreme Court in the state constitution, they argued, had no power to block the state's legislator-approved congressional map. Now, writing for the 6-justice majority, this is where it gets really interesting, folks. It was Chief Justice John Roberts, a Republican appointee, who said the Elections Clause does not insulate state legislatures from the ordinary exercise of state judicial review. It was Roberts who wrote this. And he was joined by the 3 liberal justices, Sonia Sotomayor, Elena Kagan, and Ketanji Brown Jackson. But here's the other kicker. It was 2 more conservatives, Brett Kavanaugh and Amy Coney Barrett, that joined with him. It was only Clarence Thomas, Samuel Alito, and Neil Gorsuch that dissented. The Biden administration had warned that if the court accepted the interpretation that was advocated by the North Carolina lawmakers, it would, quote, wreak havoc in the administration of elections across the nation. Big shocker there, right? Sending power back to the people is something that Democrats, liberals just don't like. They want this to be handled at the federal level. To be clear, while this is a blow for North Carolina's legislature when it comes to drawing lines for congressional districts, the ruling is going to affect all other 49 states and their ability to do similar things. Keep an eye on both the New York and the Wisconsin legislatures. My guess is that they're going to use this ruling to redraw their congressional lines in a very friendly way for Democrats, which means Democrats would theoretically pick up more seats in Congress. And when you have a razor-thin majority, every seat's going to count. But this goes back to this whole notion of what I've been talking about for a while. Understanding the rules of the game, how the game is played, is crucial to bringing about change. Democrats won this round. They understood much better what was at stake. It's too bad that some of these so-called conservatives on the court didn't agree with the North Carolina Republicans. Well, if you enjoyed this video, click the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to make sure that you never miss another video.